now. When every ship is going down, I don't feel nothing when I hear you say it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Hey guys, it's Batchat. So I am finally over the effects of my flu, and to my great surprise, WarGaming has completely fucked up the game again. So, thanks to my friend over here, No Scoping for Days from Hated, I came to the realization that the odd tier matchmaking has finally been fucked up. So, what has WarGaming done this time? If you play any odd tier tank, you will be top tier. I played my 704 for 20 straight games last night. 8 in a tune and 12 not in a tune. And I got nothing but top tier games. And I thought, okay, that's a little strange. Maybe I'm just lucky. But really, guys, 20 games. Then I played tier 7 at his behest. And lo and behold, I'm getting matched up with Unicums in tier 6 that shouldn't be there because the matchmaker got fucked over. So WarGaming has gone and done it. So I had to check and make sure that I would look at some other videos, that maybe this is just my matchmaking. Maybe I'm, super lucky or some shit like that, but that's not the case. When you're checking Skate Extreme's video, community contributor for EU, you'll notice in his Type 64 review that just dropped this morning that he gets nothing but tier 7 games in his Type 64. Nothing but tier 7 games. By the way, this miss is fantastic. And that is because tier 6 is an even tier, and it will not get matched with tier 5, which is an odd tier. And tier 7 cannot see tier 8, so tier 7 is going to see tier 6 non-stop. So, unfortunately, with that being the case, that means that every single tier 10 game is going to be tier 10 only until they can figure this out. This helped me boost my average damage in my Object 704 up to 2,800 from 2,600 yesterday because of the easiest matchmaking I've ever seen. This was incredibly unfair to certain teams. I ran into several platoons that were just thrown into the matchmaker and deserved to be matched with a tier 8 similarly skilled platoon, but they would come up against me and my other platoon mate, both super unicums, able to steamroll them like nobody's business. I didn't even plan on recording a video. I just thought other people deserved to know about this debauchery, which isn't even being talked about right now. I didn't even plan on making this commentary at 5 a.m., but somebody's got to talk about it. If Bushka's not, if Skate's not, if I'm not seeing videos from our North American community contributors, then somebody's got to make some kind of video about this, because this isn't right for people to see. As you can see, thrown into another tier 9 game. I was going to message Atraxia after this game and see if he had been seeing similar stuff, but you can tell, like, people are just running tier 9 because they want a damage pad at this point. And this is god tier matchmaking for these tier 9s. If Atraxia hadn't run into me, he'd probably run into a tune that would be in lower tier most likely. So we're sitting here seeing broken matchmaking and nothing but heavy and TD spam in this game nowadays. WarGaming has really, really screwed up. And if we don't let them know about it, this is going to screw over a lot of people's win rate for a lot of people that don't know what's going on. Personally, it was a lot of fun to run that last night because I knew what was going on. I actually had started the evening off playing with a fellow clanmate for Grim in my T-34, which I had recently purchased back, and we kept getting down tiered, and I thought to myself, okay, well, in order to compensate that, clearly more people are playing tier 9. I'm willing to risk playing tier 9, seeing tier 10, than constantly getting down tiered into a tier 9 game in tier 8. but I never risked seeing any tier 10s. Now I got some shitty teams, and we decided to quit platooning. But as I kept playing by myself solo in tier 9, I saw this pattern going on, and no scoping for days just confirmed it. The fact that odd tier matchmaking is biased now, and even tier matchmaking is screwed over. Now, I don't know if any WarGaming executives are going to own up to the fact that they have ruined their own well, I don't want to say RNG generator, but the matchmaking generator is now screwed, and I don't know if any WarGaming employees are going to own up to that, but I'd at least like to see some recognition from the community, and some people at least telling them that this isn't acceptable, that this kind of thing should not happen after this big update that they've been touting forever, and they're going to rebalance the tier 7 heavies and whatnot. Well, that doesn't matter if they're going to sit there and break the game. This is a core mechanic that they've broken, essentially. I'd like to know you guys' thoughts on this trash. And I'd like to know what WarGaming is going to do to fix this, because at this point, people cannot play their tier 8 premiums, and I'm sitting here trying to ace tanks, and I can't, because I'm put into constant bottom tier matchmaking where I cannot profit because I have to either spam premium rounds or I die because of the heavy spam, or I'm going to play tier 9 where I still don't profit because I'm not playing a premium tank, or I'm playing tier 7 where I've aced everything. It may be fun for some people, but this is broken at its core. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys watching today. Let No Scoping know that we appreciate him for looking into this and trying to figure it out. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. This is Batchat signing out.